Hello, everybody. This is Chris, and welcome back to my 90-day challenge. This is day 39. I know we took a break for some weeks, and that is part of my 1 week off from social media. That was during the Holy Week. And also, I thought I was ready to change the format of my way of interacting with you through videos. But then I realized I wasn't ready for that, and it took a while for me to make sense of that, and now I am back to this 90-day challenge. Hello to those who are joining us, and thank you. Today we're going to answer, or to give you an idea, a powerful concept that I realized in my journey of growth. And I have a question for you tonight. Do you want to become who you want to become? Do you want to become who you want to become? And the second question is, are you exposing yourself to who you want to become? Are you exposing yourself to who you want to become? Yes, thank you for that, like Angel. Because the truth is this: you become who you are exposed to. Let me say that again. You become who you are exposed to. Because everything around us affects us. Everything is influencing us, whether you will like it or not. And the things that we are surrounded with, the people who surrounds us, the things, the what we listen to, what we watch, who we hang out with, are affecting us. Let's start with the first one. What are you watching? What are you watching on TV, on YouTube, with movies? What are you watching? Is it something that is good? Is it something that is helping you? Is it something that is positive? Or if it is exposing a problem, is it also giving you some ideas to solve it? What are you watching? To me, since I want to grow as a communicator and leader, I would usually watch videos of powerful speakers like John Maxwell, like Bo Sanchez, like Simon Sinek, Brendan Burchard. And I even go and search for TED Talks, because they're so, as their tagline says, ideas worth spreading. And I look for those and watch them, because I want to expose myself to those powerful materials that are empowering, that would equip me, inspire me, and also give me ideas, frameworks, knowledge that I can use in my personal life, so that I will become a better person. What are you listening to? Let's talk about music. What is in your playlist? Are the songs in your playlist saying a message that is serving you? Or are they saying messages that are negatively impacting you? You know, there are a lot of songs right now that we sometimes classify them as love songs, but if you try to listen to the messages, is it really a love song? Is it something that is helping you, uplifting you, or is it something, a sound that is pulling you down, that is worsening your sad emotion, and it is like putting fuel into fire in a furnace that is burning with regards to your negative emotion? And if that's the case, then maybe you need to change it. Maybe you need to change your playlist into something that is more uplifting, something more inspirational, something that will give this positive mood in your spirit. With as you listen to it, it is helping you. Because again, we become who we are exposed to. And if the music that we're listening to is pulling us down, will make us what I call addicted to sadness. I know this because in the past I used to listen to when I am feeling it down, when I'm feeling something like I'm feeling bad with school because or of some activities that I didn't like, and then I would play these particular songs that would it's like I would relate to it, and it's sad, and it's like, ooh, it's like I feel good by being sad, and I don't know if that's something healthy or not. Maybe at first it's okay to just feel the emotion and just acknowledge that it is something that is sad, but it it must not go beyond the expiration date of that emotion. Yes, we need to feel and acknowledge our sad emotion, but then if it goes very much longer than it should be in a healthy way, then maybe it's it won't help you anymore. And that is why if you have something, you're listening to something that is pulling you down, that is furthering your bad and sad negative emotions, change that. Change your playlist. Because again, what you're listening to is affecting you. So let's review. Number one, what are you watching? Is it something that is helping you? Number two, what are you listening to? Is it something that is uplifting you? And third is, who are you spending time with? Who are you hanging out with? Jim Rohn has often been quoted that you're the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Well, maybe not just the 5, but the essence of that is you become who you're exposed to, which we have been saying for several times earlier. Because, well, it's true. It's like, if we put it in the words of Darren LaCroix, has this analogy of you being a sponge, a sponge, like the one you used when you're washing your dishes with a sponge and all that. Now, if you are a sponge, you get to absorb things. Now, if you are to be put into a basin or into a glass of water, like you imagine there is a glass of clean water, there's a glass of dirty water, there's a glass of black, and I don't know, it's like maybe dirty or whatever, and then put the sponge in that, then the sponge will absorb that. And if you squeeze that, it's like get the water from the sponge, it will release whatever is there. It will release whatever substance is there. And it's the same with you and me. Every day we're giving something to the world. We are saying words, we are doing things, we are giving a message with the things that we say, with the things that we express, with the things that we do. Now, that is like squeezing the sponge to let the water out and share it to people. Now, the question is, if we have been absorbing the water that is dirty, the water that is not so good, then what are we sharing when we are being squeezed? What are we sharing when we are being asked to share to other people? My friend, we become what we are exposed to. You become what you're exposed to. So again, be careful. Let us be careful of what we are watching, what we are listening to, and who we are hanging out with, because we become like them. If you want to become a better speaker, a better leader, then who should you be hanging out with? In my journey, I realized that I want to be that. I want to better my communication skills and leadership skills, then that is why I joined Toastmasters. Because Toastmasters is a group of like-minded individuals who want to grow in their speaking skills, in their communication skills, and also of leadership skills. In my journey of getting to know more about God and wanting to build my relationship with Him, way back in when I was working as an accountant, I was in search for supplemental material to deepen my spirituality aside from going to mass and attending activities. That's when I discovered about the feast. And the feast is a weekly gathering led by Bo Sanchez in the PICC. Now the feast is all over the world, of course, with different preachers, different builders serving there. But it's where I've met people who are also just like me, searching for for growth, searching or wanting to become a better person. And there are a whole lot more there. There are different organizations. You just have to search them out. Who do you want to become? And this is also the reason why I strive my best to expose myself to different uh, teachings of world champion public speakers like Darren LaCroix. I'm enrolled to his Stage Time University. That is presentation mastery. There is this course that he had, and although I haven't finished all the courses there, I enrolled in that, and I'm going through all the different courses because I want to become like him. I want to learn from him, and I know that whatever he has, when he squeezed that sponge, he would share something that helped him become who he is right now, or he will share what he has applied to achieve what he has achieved. My friend, who do you want to become? And the other question is, are you exposing yourself to who or what you want to become? Again, this is Chris, and that's our simple sharing for you today. This is day 38 of 90-day challenge. I hope you will think about that, ponder on that truth that you become who you're exposed to, and start. Maybe if you need to change something in environment, if you need to change something in your playlist, if you need to change something with your channels, with what you're searching on the internet, or even in your schedule, then do it, because maybe that's what you need to do, because after all, it's what we do that will help us become, or what we do determines what we become. And that part of that is exposing ourselves to who we want to become. I hope this serves you. I encourage you to share your insights, share your experience, give your comments or reactions, a like or heart or anything. Share this also to a friend that you think may need it. Share. And let's continue to help each other grow to the person that we want to become. Again, this is Chris. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.